Because of you, the day was brighter, the clouds right away, and you lifted me higher. Okay, popping like you'll never know.
Somebody like me. Somebody like me.
Wondering how to make a play all night, looking your way from out of sight, thinking I should ask if you're doing alright. You weren't easy, so hard to ignore. Pull up on your right, ask what you're drinking, ask what you like. Said you look good in the dim bar light, so damn cheesy. Who'd have thought you'd fall for somebody like me? When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. Somebody like me. Somebody like me. Took you out and showed you the city. How'd you let somebody so pretty's what they said to me? Yeah, that's what they said to me. Well, they told me I didn't stand a chance, yeah. Face value, had you at a glance, yeah. But nobody ever asked if you could dance, yeah. Well, only one who did that was somebody like me. When you asked my name, I panicked, so out of my league. And your body was so magnetic. Before I knew it, we talked and I think about you a cocktail. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. You told me that you've been waiting for somebody like me. Somebody like me.
Hello everybody and welcome back to episode number 14 of my new account experience. Just now noticed I actually have 14 stars on my account. Would you look at that? Sick. Anyway, so welcome everybody. I hope you are having a great day. There's gonna be a timer on the screen right now, if I remember to put it there. Hopefully I will. I'm gonna be talking about a few things before we start actually playing. So if you feel like you don't want to listen, you know, whatever, do your thing, I don't judge. But I want to do actually a few shoutouts, few important shoutouts. I have a few notes. So, number one, obviously I'm referring to the comments on my last episode, so huge shout out to Wasreal, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but this man basically showed me how to properly set up my RotMG account, because, you know, I did the whole /del Mr. Eyeball password and shit, and they were like, Mr. Yayball, yeah, that's probably not gonna be right, hold on, Mr. Eyeball password. But that didn't do nothing, and this clever man told me that it's case sensitive now. Which it never fucking was. No, they fucking made it, so let me just try it right now. Mr. Eyeball, I think, stats. Yep, see, right fucking there. Also, this service is currently not available. That's very promising right there. Very cool, very cool. Also, he's a red star. Someone should, you know, do something with that. Or they just make him a white star and then the fucking new characters and the new fame system got added, and they just didn't bother to change it. Anyway, very cool, Mr. Eyeball, and very cool, Mr. Was Real. Thank you for telling me how to set up my shit. Next up, I want to say, yeah, guy called Fuxy, I don't know, man. Listen, your name is what it is. It's a beautiful name, I don't judge, but I don't know how to say your name, okay? Same thing with Mr. Wasreal. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names, gosh, but this dude also mentioned something very, very important to me, which would have saved me 3 lives. And what am I talking about? Well, you can change with the info. I think. No, wait, hold on. No. Console wardrobe. Yeah. You can. I don't actually know how right now, but yeah, change family. Right, fucking there. So you know, I bought an uncommon canine egg for 3 fucking lives, and all I had to do is just change this guy for fame. You know. But whatever, I kinda, listen, alright, first of all, it's a mechanic that I forgot that it existed, okay? So first of all, thank you for letting me know and reminding me of that. Definitely should have, you know, do that. But I honestly, you know, I don't mind farming for pots as much, and kinda don't wanna farm for fame. I do feel like I'm gonna die in this series still, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. And also, I know these are excuses, by the way. I'm not like trying to take down your legacy or the knowledge that you shared with me or not. These are all just excuses. But you know, I was thinking about it, and every account I ever had, every pet I ever made was always humanoid, always. So you know what? I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try something different. Why not? Kind of an inconvenience in some sense. You know, it happened the way that it happened, and no one can really do anything about it anymore. Of course, I could convert both of those pets, but like that's so much fame. I'd rather just get the lives. I bought a life bot for like 2 deck spots, so it's not like that bad. It's in the montage anyway. Either way, that brings me to another thing I wanted to talk about. Gosh, I have a lot of things to talk about. The montage. Don't know if you noticed, this time I did promise there's gonna be a montage in the last episode, and there was. I don't know, by the way, how? Did you like it? You enjoyed it? I know there's a guy who, I'm gonna talk about him next. God, there's a lot of things. Anyway, I know that someone appreciated my montages, but like, here's the thing though. This montage was a bit faster paced than the other montages, and I wonder how you guys are doing with that. Because I do want to keep this account moving at a relatively steady pace, and if possible, try to increase the pace slowly over time. So I was thinking I could like maybe do a montage with like 2 songs, and like, you know, so that this account, I don't want to have like the same shit and it's doing the same shit by episode 30. I actually do want to like learn how to like do the higher end dungeons eventually, but I don't really have the pet, don't have the maxed characters, items that I want, etc, you know. But still, eventually I would like to move forward as well to the more difficult stuff, and of course I do need to get there, and there's still a lot of grinding that I have to do right now. But all of that aside, I still feel like the montages, they're either gonna be faster paced like it was in this episode, or it's just gonna be a bit longer with 2 songs. I was just wondering if you guys would be okay with that, or any thoughts that you might have had about that. Anyway, so when I'm talking about the montages, of course I want to mention another name, that being Mr. Gabriel Baccaro, for his wonderful comment. I'd like to thank him for that. He's not actually the first one to tell me that he binged all of my fucking videos. It's always a pleasure reading comments like that. If I can, I'll try to remember to put the other guy who said that on the screen right now, if I remember to do all that. But either way, just so you guys know, it always warms my heart whenever someone says that. He also mentioned that he actually finds me funny, which is good. It's a little bit of a confidence boost, because not many people do. At least that's how I tend to think. about it. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit, and I like that you guys have reminded me of that. So, also it seems that I've helped Mr. Gabriel with some stuff in his personal life, and that's always a good thing. I do wanna, you know, I don't really think that this series is for that specifically, but if I can manage to help a few people, you know, that's always appreciated. I always like to do stuff like that as well. So yeah, if you have any other personal stories, then don't be afraid to tell me about that. And also, you know, I've extended my Discord account information to this dude. I'm gonna put it on screen. Fuck, I'm gonna hate myself post recording. But like, yeah, I do have a Discord, so if you guys are like interested in becoming a friend on Discord, chatting with me, not through the comments, but through my Discord account, you can do that now. Also, God, there's a lot of things to talk about. I had another thing I wanted to say. This is like a huge informational video, I know, but either way, I was thinking about making my own guild. For just fans, for just my own subscribers and people that appreciate this montage and like this series that I have. Of course, I'm in a guild right now, but I could leave. How many people do we even have here? Like 2 people, like whatever. So it's not really that big of a deal. I could leave this guild and make my own. So just so you guys, just so I know your feedback and stuff, would you guys be interested in joining my guild? If you would, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. So another thing I wanted to say, this archer, yeah, as you might have noticed in the video, in the montage, I've actually maxed him 5 out of 8 now as well. Which is kind of crazy because now both my wizard and my archer are both 5 out of 8. The archer, of course, needs a buttload of attack still, but the wizard only needs a handful of wisdoms. Now, I don't really know if it's gonna be in this episode. Definitely not. But the plan for the next episode, because this one was heavy with the talking. Next episode, I would like to get my wizard to the 6 out of 8 status. So, you know, that would be the plan for next episode. Of course, I want to max my paladin as well. I've got a lot of potions now that I actually have in my inventory. Don't know what I'm doing with my life. But I need to start drinking some stuff on my paladin. I've got a lot of things to feed to my pet as well. Anyway, so for those who skipped, hello, how are you doing? I had to talk about a shit ton of things. The fuck is that? Monument to the Archmage, Twilight Archmage. Jesus, yeah. So here's a thing I was kind of talking about. Don't know if they actually drop anything on their own. I don't really think they do. But eventually I would like to... Oh, hold on. Fuck. Where's the sewers? There's the sewers. Okay, let me do the sewers. Let me just quickly mention I did check on the daily quest that it turns out I need to do a sewers. I just feel like the only thing I do live on this series is just do sewers. I don't know if you guys are sick of that or not. I'm not gonna say no to free defenses, okay? And I mean free defenses in like free as the number and free as like easy to get. Kind of like a double entendre right there. Because I do mean to get free defenses, of course, one for the scouting and one for just the boss. Maybe there's gonna be a tier room here as well. But here's something I want to talk about when it comes to the Archmage and stuff. The plan is I'm gonna max the characters and then hopefully start moving on to harder and more difficult dungeons. Of course, I need to do a shit ton of research when it comes to like O3s and even the mini bosses, because frankly I don't actually know how to do that either. It's not that I'm scared of O3, I'm not scared of O3, I'm scared of the mini bosses. And of course O3 as well, you know, I'm just scared overall. I've never done those types of dungeons, and for those who don't really know, I know I mentioned it in the beginning, somewhere in the episode number 1 or 2 or whatever, but I actually didn't play this game for two whole years, and then I came back to it, and well, this series was like the first thing I did mostly. I did do a few PPEs just to get myself up to speed, you know, but still I never finished any of like the newer dungeon or like the remade dungeons. Shadows, you can fuck right off with that. At the same time, O3 wasn't even a thing back then, so you know, whatever. I never done that either, and that shit is scaring the fuck out of me because it's actually, it looks difficult. Like, I don't know, is it just me, or do I just feel like there's such a huge jump? Like, you got sewers, you got like tombs, okay, you got like trenches, you know, the ocean trenches, like some puppet masters anchors. Okay, the nest is a bit more difficult, but all these are otherwise kind of easy, right? And then you just have the shatters and the O3, like, I've been thinking about that. To me personally, how it looks like right now, I could be completely wrong. Feel free to correct me if you have a different opinion on the matter. I'm all for different opinions. But like, I'm comparing the dungeon's pirate cave and the nest. You know, like the nest, of course, you actually do need a few people. I don't know if you're the kind of guy who or girl, I don't know, whatever. If you're the type of person to like solo a nest, I don't even know if you can. I for sure couldn't. But if there's at least a somewhat decent group, I can sometimes finish the dungeon, right? But the change from difficulty when it comes to Pirate Cave to the nest, I feel like it's the same jump from the nest to the shatters. And it's just mental how like there's nothing like in between. I don't know, maybe the O3 is supposed to be like an in-between step. I don't know. Is it? I haven't even done that either. Another thing is, not every time we actually get people opening that thing after O2. You know, you need to have the runes, 3 of them. Surprise, surprise! Not every time people have it. Sometimes people don't even have the incantation. You know, the INC, or however you want to call it. So, you know, sometimes you're stuck after O and like, well, now what do we do? Well, if we die, we leave. That's it. Nothing here for us anymore. Wine cellar disappears. What do we do now? Well, you all fucked up. But, you know, the runes are a whole other story. Okay, sure, you have dungeons and people, you know, fuller realms, sure, whatever. They do have ink, like, 99% of the time, but, like, even if it's, like, a really full, like realm, like, you're still, the chance to get the O3, that's still really small. That's just the way I see it. So, I don't know. I don't really feel like O3 is the proper in-between step because of just how rare it is. And I get it. There are like dungeons and like Discord runs like dedicated to O3s and to other dungeons too. So, you know, of course there are ways you can get into that. But I don't know how difficult that would be to do. Probably not too difficult. Here's a thing though. Thankfully, one dungeon that hasn't changed. Oh, I don't know if it's a good or not. I don't know. Maybe it has changed. What do I know? It's not like I've even done that dungeon either. And of course, what I'm talking about here is the Lost Halls. Lost Halls, though, I know there are dedicated Discord runs for just that, and I don't think it's God knows how difficult. Like, okay, yeah, of course, there are certain requirements you need to have, and I'm sure as fuck not gonna be doing that shit, you know, without having, like, at least, like, a maxed rare pet. And there's so much grinding I still have to do before I can even get there. But then again, you know, even once we do have that, I don't know, I feel like that's the step I should be taking, the next step forward for me. Just, for me, generally, I feel like I should be doing some runs on the sewers. Yeah, fucking my mind is my mind works in mysterious ways, kind of like God, you know. But whatever. I don't want to imply that I'm God or anything, although I totally am. But whatever. We're not gonna get into all that. What am I even talking about? You just gotta love the shit I say sometimes, right? Right. Please love me. Anyway, so. Lost Halls. I feel like running the Lost Halls would be a good thing to do. So, anyway, before I completely go crazy with like the thoughts and shit, I'm gonna be drinking some potions here. 11 defenses, that is really good. I would do more over here, of course, with the mana as well. You know what, fuck it. I feel like the next time I would play, or maybe the next episode, maybe the episode after the next episode. Sorry, what's happening over here right now? What is any of this? Is that a pet? Is that a summon? I don't know. Right. I'm just gonna slowly back away. Those guys seem intimidating. Fuck me. Whew. Sheesh. Anyway, so let me just drink all of the defenses. I'm not gonna be maxed anytime soon, right? Sure. I just did one of those things where you like, oh, I wonder what time it is. You check the clock and then you look away and then your brain's like, so what time it is? And you're like, good question. I just did one of that with the defenses. Like I don't. But I mean, regardless, this is a paladin. In case you couldn't tell, you know, the whole seal and stuff, whatever. But even though I don't have max defense, I'm already 26 in, so I don't really feel like I need to do much more to really be able to play on this guy. And I've got so many sword swap outs, I don't even know, is this thing good? So many questions, my god, who's gonna be answering me all these things? Probably no one, maybe someone in the comments, that'd be dope. What else do we have? My wizard, right. I've got some potions on this guy, so let me just go in and do that. Coming back to what Mr. Frixie, I don't know, what Mr. Frixie said, to convert the families of pets. I feel like I could actually do that, but not the way that he originally implied, that I would convert them to humanoids. I think I might actually just take the humanoids and convert them to the canines. Because, well, anyway, before I go completely all overboard and out of my mind, I've got a few things here. Hold on. Yeah, I already have this. I think I can feed that as well. Feeding this as well. Feeding this as well. Of course, we got those two things. We could take it, I suppose, but I don't really know right now. Let me see. We're gonna be feeding, of course. Feeding. But the question is, what do we do now? Issue number 1 is I don't actually have another canine common egg, so I can't really fuse my prized position, my prized brown pup here. I don't actually have a chance to fuse them. Yeah, I got this pet, and this pet, of course, we're gonna be doing a lot of work on him. Feel like we can kind of start by just feeding everything except like the ambrosia, though, because I feel like, yeah, that would be a bit of an overkill. I definitely want to be feeding those items, but like, of course he's an uncommon, so I can't really. What? Upgrade your pet yet? Yo, you want too much, man. You want too much from me. Fuck. Okay, I'll leave. Jesus. Fuck, man. Everybody just wants everything from me today. I just feel so oppressed, you know. Ooh, a little bit of a stylistic change. I guess that was the point. I did not know that I can't even feed a pet if I don't have, like, whatever. Fine, fuck it. I want to save those two things for the brown pup. But that kind of reminds me, though. The humanoid. Where's the humanoid? I don't know. Is it number 1? Nope. Oh, there it is. Jesus. Oh, hey, look at that. So, common. Oh, that's just changing the skin, though. Hold on. How did I... If I clicked here, change family, okay. But if I click here, just change skin. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. I can't make a humanoid into canine? But I can make a canine into humanoid? I am so confused right now. So many fucking things right now are happening. God, I need so much fucking information right now. I could look up some fucking tutorials and shit, but ain't nobody got time for that. I'm on RotMG right now. Just give me a second. I need to find current office. I want to see if anyone's buying or selling a common canine egg. People should be, right? Canine? No! No one is! Oh, fuck's sake. That's great, right. Fuck. Can't even, like, think right now. Be nice if I could just drop it, but, you know, this game is like, ha, no. No. You can't just drop it, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Probably a lot of things, damn. Here I am thinking I could drop a fucking canine egg. Right, yeah. About that. Here's a question mark though, in case you care about that. Yeah, thanks. Don't want this video to be too long, but I know the montage is only 2 minutes 30 and I've been recording for like 24 minutes. So, you know, I think I can do one more dungeon. Delete the game. I don't know what's happening. I know what's happening. I'm too confused. I'm just too fuck. I hope you don't mind, you know. I sometimes am a confused mess, you know. That's just who I am as a person, you know. I'm not perfectly organized all the time. The fuck is this? Alright, whatever, bro. Fuck. I'm not even I don't even question anything anymore. Can I find God's God? Thank you. Let's do something like, I don't know, a UDL or something. I do need some MP potions though. Give me that. Still learning the grind on this boy. Mad Lab, sure, let's do that, I guess. It's on the beach, you know, why not? I'm just so over it, man. Just so over giving a fuck right now. Obviously, there's a balance between the switching between the tiered bows, because of course one pierces, the other one doesn't, and it's good to know which one to use for which situation. I feel like I'm still learning that, learning the grind, learning the gameplay on this archer, but you know what? I don't think I've really played a solid archer character for like a really long time, so... How good are those two people? Yeah. Well, seems like I'm gonna be donating myself anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I would like to do second. But that might mean this video is gonna be 30 something minutes again. Fuck. Should have went on my wizards to do this dungeon. Damn. I don't know. Whatever. I'm talking about wizard play because like it's just so much easier breaking the walls. Just aim a full spell bomb and just blast through the walls, right? Like it's just so much easier. So now I just can't really like rush. It's not like I would be rushing on my wizard either way, but I'm just gonna kill you. Just die. I don't like you. Just die. Am I allowed to just like not like you and just kill you for that reason alone? You know, you're a bot, so I guess I can. Too bad that doesn't work in real life, you know. Sheesh, you know, me and my job in the call center, sometimes I run across interesting people. I'll just say that. I'll just say that and move on. Imply criminal tendencies and just forget about the whole topic overall. That's how I've gotten through life thus far. And hey, I'm not in jail right now, so it's clearly working. I don't wanna like make you guys feel like this is. I'm sorry. I'm clearly just making fun. All right. I'm trying to be funny. I don't know. Is it working? You tell me. Okay. You tell me. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't like this. I don't like this. And now you see why I'm afraid to do a freeze. I just can't. I can't even do a fucking Mad Lab. Just look at that. I've been recording for a long fucking time. Anyway. This episode being what it is, you know, probably should put this back in the vault before I just like die or something. Before I just die, how do I feel like a lot has happened and also nothing happened? How do I feel? Whatever. Listen, I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode for what it was. I've asked quite a few questions in this one, so if you guys could, you know, Mr. Gabriel or Fricky or Frixie or who else did I highlight? Mr. Wazil. Yeah, Wazreal. Yeah, if you guys could just, like, lend me your knowledge, you know. I'd appreciate that. Anyway, I'll be seeing you in the next episode, whenever that will be, hopefully soon. Probably sometime next week. Either way, I'll be seeing you then. Bye-bye.